Hey Apple lovers, welcome back to the Tech Hub, your place for Apple news, reviews and buying guides. Today we're talking about the brand new iPhone 17 base model and why I think it's an absolute winner this year. Normally the base iPhone is the one people overlook compared to the Pro models, but this year Apple has changed the game, and for 95% of iPhone users this has everything you actually need without paying premium prices. So let's get into it and let's start the episode. Okay, so before I break down what's going to happen in this episode, I mean, look at this thing. I haven't really had a chance to really appreciate it until recording this video. So it came, I unboxed it immediately, I put on a screen protector, I put it in its case straight away. And by the way, I also have the case that comes from Apple. I was going to get a mouse case because I've kind of fallen in love with them since my last phone, but the Apple one was cheaper by about £20. Who knew? So I just got the normal silicone case in their blue color, and I got this in their mist blue color as well. I'm not as good as the submarine blue last generation, but hey, it's still a nice blue color and you get that two-tone look here. So I mean, it's not that dissimilar from the 16 at all. I do miss the plus size. A caveat on this one, as much as I love it, I am missing the size of the 16 plus. They don't do a 16 plus 17 plus this year. They've got the Air instead. But anyway, apart from that, I absolutely love this phone. We'll go through why, but I mean, the color's lovely. And the liquid glass makes this even better as well, and you can see kind of where they were going with the design language as well. So let's get into what I'm going to cover on the episode. So in this episode, I'll be breaking down my top 5 reasons why the iPhone 17 base model is such a strong choice. From surprising upgrades like a pro level display to small but important details like durability and color options, Apple has finally made the entry model the sweet spot in the lineup. And spoiler alert, for most people, you won't feel like you're missing out compared to the Pro or the Ultra versions like normal. So let's get into my top 5 reasons. Reason number 1, pro level display and new size. So this is huge. The base model now has 120Hz refresh rate display. I honestly never thought Apple would give this to the non-pro phones, but here we are. But since there is a calculator and Instagram app on iPads now, anything is possible. So that smoother scrolling and fluid animation makes a difference day to day. Now it can drop down to 1 Hz. It also gets that always on display, which is taking some getting used to, as I always want to lock it all the time thinking I've left it unlocked. Plus it now has the new 6.3 inch. Apple has now scrapped the Plus model completely. So you've just got that new standard size that feels balanced in the hand compared to last year's just 6.1 or 6.7 options. Like I said, I am missing the size. But hey, with the 120Hz, I see it every time I unlock my phone. You can just see it on that initial animation. It looks amazing. Now, reason number 2, bigger storage. Storage has had a much needed bump. Again, I didn't think this would ever happen, or at least not this year. But the base model now starts at 256 gigs, up from 128 gigabytes. That's double the space for your photos, videos and apps. And for most people, that's more than enough without needing to upgrade further. Hell, 128 is enough for most people. Now, I was actually going to go for the second tier option this year. I was planning to get the 256 gig model, and the base model has it. I'm so thankful I haven't had to pay a premium for it, because that's where Apple really does rip off people on the storage tiers. Now, reason number 3, the new ceramic shield. So Apple has added a new ceramic shield protection at the front, similar to what you get on the Pro models. This means better durability, better scratch resistance and more peace of mind if you're not someone who wants to baby their phone or slap on a heavy case. I always get a screen protector, I always put a case on mine, but just knowing it's there, I would be tempted to use this one naked now, and I'm kind of half tempted because I love the colour of the phone more than I like the colour of my case. Now, reason number 4, the A19 chip performance. So the new A19 chip inside is a really solid performer. It's not just efficient, it's fast, it handles multitasking gaming and everyday use with ease. For 95% of users, you'll have more power than you ever actually use. And the optimization with iOS 26 makes it buttery smooth. I mean, even just the initial setup process really didn't take long at all because of that incredible speed. And lastly, reason number 5, the color options. So this year, the base model actually gets more color options than the premium models. I mean, they're not even doing a black pro. What's that about? So the colors are lavender, sage, mist blue, white, and black. It's a small thing, but if you care about personalization, that gives you more variety than the pro, which is mostly stuck in neutral tones. Apart from that orange, that ain't no neutral tone. Would have loved that orange on this model. I would have been tempted away from blue for once. Apple clearly wants to make the entry iPhone fun again, and I think it works. So to recap, the iPhone 17 base model finally feels like the iPhone for everyone, and apparently demand's gone up. They've increased the orders with their production factories. You've got the new 120Hz display with a new 6.3-inch size, bigger 256 gig storage, tougher ceramic shield, the A19 chip, and even more color choices than the Pro. And the best part is, for most users, this has everything you'll want without spending extra on Pro or Air versions. Bonus reason is it's the cheapest option this year at £799 and is just an iPhone with no gimmicks like being ultra thin or with studio quality camera setup. It does being an iPhone just like an iPhone should be. This is the best iPhone ever. So if you enjoyed this breakdown of the iPhone 17 base model, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss future Apple news, reviews and buying guides here on the Tech Hub. Drop a comment below. Are you going for the base model this year? Or are you still leaning Pro? Or are you going for that iPhone Air? I'd love to know your thoughts below, and as always, please be kind with your comments. Please follow me on Instagram and Threads at TechHubWorldUK. Check out my website at www.techhubworlduk.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.